Is there anything you'd like to share with me?
Hard work needs hard rest.
You know what I mean.
Ah, you're back.
Hard work needs hard rest.
What's next on the agenda?
Hard work needs hard rest.
Weather's pretty nice.
Where did they get to?
Ah! Speak of the devil. Don't worry, there's enough to go around. There's something I need your help with. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to... Don't... Anyway, about the something... Well, you're clearly better... if I remember correctly, you, March, I was wondering... Well, it's just... Forget it. You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore? Really? You're gonna say yeah? I understand. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so... I know.
There goes Serval. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yen. Let's send a message to him.
Come around and have a look.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. Perfect timing.
Hey!
Serval, I understand, but Lady Bronya values your talent. And she sees how much you could contribute in any case. You should
Okay, I get it. Sorry. I need to get this out.
Sorry, my head's still in... As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's tech, but her expertise went far beyond Stellaron's. She was, and still is, well-versed. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to... However, you saw her attitude just now. My intuition tells me this is... That's true. Never mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. Hand on heart. I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as... I'll admit. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klepoth Fort.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting.
I understand your circumstance. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my...
No need, Branya. You're a supreme guard. Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I get it, Serval. So there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be...
Cocolia.
Huh?
In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia.
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval.
I will. I assume you heard her. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to.
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have...
After all these years, I never thought I'd set up. Well, when we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. This guitar was one of those inventions. The super electromagnetic... Not really, no. She was still... We hung out every day. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few. You're here! Come on, let's go. There's Japard. Can you lend your...
Am I allowed to refuse?
Okay. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again.
Fine.
You just need to make yourself at home. Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. As for the name...
Snowman's paw and little lynx...
yes.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still...
Hey, watch it anyway. This specimen means a lot to me. Since you're so curious, this guitar was... I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things.
If it was a gift...
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day. That's how things were until the day we fell out. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. Now that I think about it. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? She put it all out of her mind. Me and... You know...
Let bygones be by...
How did the conversation get so heavy again? You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both...
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too.
Well... Let's see...
It's a family heirloom. It belongs...
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less... Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a...
Here we go again. You don't have to do everything.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me.
Well done for putting up with her for this.
Wow, great job. As promised, let me tell you this. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4... Of course.
Take responsibility for your choices and the...
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't. There's nothing personal in it.
You're still writing to...
Only to Mom.
You know, Serval,
Well, that should be everything. Now, what am I gonna call this new... You're here! Come on! Now, what am I gonna... Finally. I think I must have left cadets.
no easy job. Do you really want to...
Of course. This is a what's wrong, Japard.
I... forget, but before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison...
Huh? You just said you didn't want to... Aha! You...
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the under... Since you're leaving one way or the other.
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. All right, I'll help you out.
Thanks, sis. If you're Belobog's hero, I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards will face less... Thanks. I'll contact you when the...
I'm tired of packing. Oh, I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
You're here. Thanks. Don't be. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the chief of Wildfire.
Hold up, I wasn't.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are... The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Well, well, well. I don't think our little...
We meet again, Mr.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young...
The name's Serval. I'm,
Likewise, miss. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha.
We'd be honored, but...
Quite right. Let's head inside.
So she's your sister.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show yourself...
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for people here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the...
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work?
I wouldn't use those exact words.
If that's the case, since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade.
she's... Who is she, anyway?
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment, and the policies that resulted from it. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal. So the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust as a grassroots organization. Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade. I can assure you that the Guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for... I hope you can see that everything we do...
That's...
I think that with the help of Bronya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step...
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't...
They're swarming.
Not good. Stay here, Natasha.
Understood. We'll be counting on...
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please. The monsters in... Otherwise those things...
Don't worry. The Silvermane...
The Great Mine!
Understood. I'll send my Mr. Oleg. Please, the defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. What?
You're a natural-born Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. Duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be wrong. You know, maybe I... You're right. I've probably been... It's just... I see people... Wait a minute. Was that Shepard's plan all along? That's true. Anyway, you know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Shepard. That's all you needed to say.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double-line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind.
Yes, sir!
Ah, you're here. The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to... Shepard, let me and her clear the way for you.
Thanks, Serval. But please, I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people...
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind.
Let's move out. We need to clear... All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive
There's a monster heading this way.
Bring it down.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Lance forward!
A delicate operation.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Japard, look! The miners have put up a makeshift defensive...
Are you?
That's right. We're a...
Silvermane Gull. Civilians. My brother went after her.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guard...
Thank you. Please.
Oh no!
Leave the battle to us.
Okay.
Nap time. Relax.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time. Relax.
Lance forward!
This isn't the end.
Okay.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
We're just having fun.
That's better.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Lance forward!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Nap time.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Nap time.
Stand still.
A delicate operation.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Relax.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
That's better.
Relax.
You two, it's too dangerous here.
Okay. Zeno, take my hand. It's so cool.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived...
That's one brave little...
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. Besides, my problem with him, I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Kokolia's order to vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next. Family code of conduct. What a
Father was a soldier. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry.
I'm angry just thinking about it.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this...
My choice?
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we...
Okay. Be careful. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us.
Hey, did you...
Kind of. There was... Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? To see two little kids? Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge too.
Thank you. All of you. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road.
Thanks for the intel. I think he was right about the monster. You two, I've seen this type of monster a few times. Wait, don't get too close.
Huh?
These monsters are usually eager to fight, but this one doesn't seem concerned about us. I'm not sure either.
The air...
Stellaron. Did it just...
Steady?
Can Gepard not hear?
Gepard.
Did it just say...
that noise!
Talking? Wait. You...
Our names?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in... If the rumors are true...
Kokolia... You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me. And yet you... Kokolia, you... witch...
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum...
All that time we spent together. It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least...
Serval!
Londo, stand down.
There is no place for...
Sister, I know you want Madame Co- This thing in front of us is our enemy. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and... Of course, if you're not yet able to come, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious, but I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, Cacolia. Let's set.
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Lance forward!
Sagacious discernment!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Relax.
Serval, why have to?
The temperature is returning. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you.
I feel all that noise before it perished. I see. Anyway.
I'm happy for you, Serval. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to you. Two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on...
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic.
Hard work needs hard rest. I wish you all a journey that is free. I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to... How could I forget about you?
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come...
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger.
I'm all right, don't worry. Everything...
Miss Natasha.
Is that Japard?
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good... He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation. I'd love to see... Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their life.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Come on, drink it up and you... But... there's smoke. It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. If you hadn't... I'll think of a way to repay you. That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd... Mom and Dad...
So, you're looking after...
Not really. It's my responsibility. My brother is too young to survive in the underworld.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade, but under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for...
Captain Japard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances. Zeno.
Yes, Mr. Cap.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she...
Okay, sir. Thank you, Captain Japard.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy... If you're not too tired, Japard. What you said back there.
Of course I did. And it wasn't... We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to...
I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You made it sound like you were talking to... Who's building that wall?
Well...
Change of plan. I've decided to...
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have...
I know that, Gepard. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I said I've always found it hard to handle complex. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. After all.
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. I have one last thing that I might need your help.
Say no more.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to... It's all right. I've got Gepard with me. It's cold. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had...
This is what...
She gave something back in death. I wanted to come here to perform for... I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Look at me, Cacolia, because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all for us for tonight.
So, you're getting the tab?